You're listening to Week 18 NFL Picks with Uzi. This is the last and final week of the 2024 NFL season. I expect every team to give everything they got and play with all of their might before signing off. First game of the week, we have the Browns and Ravens facing off. Cleveland. Another preposterous season. Your QB1 Deshaun Watson goes down early in the season with an injury. Nick Chubb shows up late in the season thinking he was going to revive the Browns, and all of a sudden, bam! Down goes Frazier. He gets injured once again. At this point, this team is just simply cursed, and there's nothing they can do about it. These Ravens are going to give these boys a beat down they'll never forget. Give me B more, winning by 30. Next game, we have the Bengals and Steelers facing off. Steelers were dominated last week, and I realize how awful their O-line is. They let Mr. Unlimited get sacked 5 times? Man, this O-line couldn't stop a parked car with no wheels. They're so trash. The Steelers are going to be one and done in the playoffs. Joe Burrow and these Bengals have a 20% chance of making the playoffs, and after this win, they might actually have a chance to slide right in the wild card. So give me Cincinnati, winning by 3. Next game, we have the Panthers and Falcons facing off. The ATL Falcons must win this game if they want to smell the playoffs. There's no way they can win this game with the way the Panthers are playing right now. Now, they did get smoked by the Bucs last week. Baker Mayfield cooked this Panthers defense like some filet mignon. Now, I expect the Bryce Young to Adam Thielen connection to be real strong against the Falcons. Although they're missing Chuba Hubbard, I'm still confident in this team surprising the hell out of ATL and winning by 7 points. Next game, we have the Texans and Titans facing off. The Texans are also another team that I believe will be one and done in the playoffs. They're definitely going to go out there and beat the Titans, a team that has zero intentions of winning this game, because they're feeding for the number 1 pick. Now, the reason why I say they'll be one and done in the playoffs is because this team can't handle high-powered offenses. We just seen that against the Ravens, where this defense gave up 400 yards. The game could have easily been a shutout if it wasn't for that Derrick Henry safety. Defense couldn't stop nothing. Offense couldn't put anything on the board. What a disaster for Houston. Listen, H-Town is going to get dog-walked in the wild card. Next game, we have the Giants and Eagles going at it. The 2-13 Giants turned into the greatest show on turf last week against the Colts. Drew Lock went 17 for 23, 300 yards and 4 touchdowns. Is this real life? Malik Neighbors had a career game, 170 yards, 2 touchdowns. Where was this energy all season? Now this week, they face a man on a mission. They face a man who's not only coming for Dickerson's record, but he's also coming for the MVP title. Saquon Barkley has been laying the smackdown on defenses all year long, and breaking the record against his former team would have been out of this planet. Unfortunately, Nick Sirianni wants this man to sit for the final week. Are you kidding me right now? Team goals over individual goals. What a joke. He's acting like his Eagles are not going to be one and done in the playoffs. They won't do a damn thing in the playoffs. Just go ahead and let Saquon Barkley break the record. He's just 101 yards shy. Ridiculous. Give me the Eagles winning this one by 7 points. Next game, we have the Jags and Colts facing off. When I tell you, folks, nobody is watching this game. What an absolute snooze fest. The tickets should have been free of charge. Who's winning this match? I don't know. Let me flip a coin real quick. I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up in a tie. Next game, you have the Commanders and Cowboys going at it. This just might be a massacre. Jaden Daniels will beat this Cowboys team so bad, they'll be begging for mercy during halftime. Take it easy on us, Jaden. We've got families. We've got people we need to go home to. And that's when Jaden smiles and continues to unleash a vicious ass whooping. This Cowboys team won't know what to do. Give me Washington, winning by 17. Next game, you have the Packers and Bears facing off. This Packers team just can't seem to beat anyone else in their division. They can't beat the Vikings, Lions, or Bears. Chicago just might have a chance here, folks. Caleb Williams is a man who's had a pretty solid season, despite what the media is telling you. He has over 3,300 yards, 19 touchdowns. That's not bad for a rookie. That's not bad at all. And if you think that's terrible for a rookie with barely any weapons, you must be dumber than a fork in a soup kitchen. Give me Chicago, winning by 3. Next game, we have the Saints and Bucks going at it. Baker Mayfield looked like Tom Brady last week. 360 yards, 5 touchdowns, no picks. This man is a hooligan. That Saints defense is getting smoked. Spencer the Rattler won't know what to do out there. He's going to be looking like a deer in headlights. He's still a rookie, so we're going to take it easy on him. I do believe he's going to be a much better quarterback next season. But as far as right now, I wouldn't let that man start on a Pee-wee football team, let alone an NFL franchise. Give me the Bucks, winning by 7. Next game, we have the Bills and Patriots facing off. It's crazy how the Patriots were the Bills' toughest opponents all season, despite being a terrible team. Upset alert! Upset alert! I would not be surprised if the Patriots defense miraculously stopped Josh Allen, marched down the field with Drake May, and shocked the NFL world by beating the Bills. I'm taking New England out there with their guns blazing. Patriots over Bills by 7 points. Next game, you have the Raiders and Chargers facing off. Amir Abdullah had the best game of his career last week. I was like, is this 2015? Am I dreaming right now? He was used as an excellent weapon, and for the first time in his career, he touched 100 yards. Why couldn't they use him like that all season? Now this week, these Raiders face arguably the best defense in the NFL, so I don't expect anybody in the Raiders' backfield to get fancy out there, especially not Madison. He's probably going to get half a yard on 6 carries. Give me the Chargers and Herbert winning by 10 points. Next game, we had the 49ers and Cardinals going at it. The Niners surprised me last week. They almost beat the Lions. Detroit's offense is real flashy, but in my opinion, they're going to show you why they're frauds next week against the Vikings. The Cardinals' defense is real soft. They couldn't stop Puka last week. I do expect the Cardinals to go out there swinging and throwing haymakers, but eventually they'll get caught with that counter left hook. 49ers will be champions. Give me San Fran winning by 3 points. Next game, you have the Chiefs and Broncos going at it. You can hear the Chiefs crying and complaining to the refs. Please, help us win the game. We need you. All year long, this Chiefs team has been taking advantage of the officials, constantly begging for flags, constantly begging for penalties. Let the refs do their jobs, KC. Now, Bo Nix is going to go out there and have a solid game to end the season. But let's be real here, right? Let's be honest here. They're not winning this game. Give me the Chiefs winning by 7. They know how to use the refs, man. Next game, you have the Seahawks and Rams going at it. Fun divisional game to close out the regular season. Geno Smith versus Stafford. Puka and Cooper versus DK and Jackson. This is going to be an explosive matchup, but I simply do not trust the Seahawks secondary. I expect Cooper and Puka to put those boys in a chokehold. Give me the Rams winning by 10. Next game, you have the Dolphins and Jets facing off. New York Jets, the most disappointing team of the 2024 season. Miami, I want you to send your practice squad against this team. I don't see any passion, any willpower, any pride from this team. They play like they just don't care about life. Fire everybody during the offseason and start rebuilding. Aaron Rodgers, I'm going to give you one more chance. In 2025, if you don't start playing like Aaron Rodgers, I'm flying to New York and getting you off the team myself. Give me the Dolphins winning by 10 points. Final game of the week. We have Detroit and Minnesota facing off. Game of the year, potentially. See, I don't like how the Lions are walking around all cocky, thinking they're going to win it all. Detroit, stop drowning in your own delusions. I understand you're not that bright in Michigan, but listen up, Motown. You're not beating the Vikings in Week 18. Last time we beat ourselves, but I guarantee you this time, it'll be a different story. We will be victorious. Give me the Vikings winning by 10. And there it is, folks. Week 18, NFL Picks with Uzi.